What's up, guys? We're here, we're ready, and what are we gonna do today?
We are going to paint the front of this car.
We're gonna spray the engine bay today. We went down to the paint shop. I'm gonna show you guys the stage that the car's in now. I still have a little bit of prep work I need to do before we start spraying. It's not ready to spray this very second. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like right now. I still gotta pull a subframe out of the car, struts, camber kit. I don't wanna spray any of that hardware. I just want a bare bones engine bay. So then I could just blast it in primer, base coat, clear coat, call it a day. Hopefully it's pretty simple. All right, so this is what we have to work with. The only thing I did was just lay plastic on the floor as preparation because I'm gonna go ahead and jack up the car to pull off the entire subframe. Like I said, I have to pull struts out, camber kit, rack's gotta come out. I literally just want bare bones bay. I am gonna finish priming it. I'm just gonna blast it real quick with some primer. And I have all the paint products right here. It's pretty simple. This is my second time spraying a bay. We did the red one at the shop. It's basically, what do we have? I don't even know what this stuff is. I don't know what that is. 4-to-1 clear coat. This is reducer then for the base coat. I got mixing cups, spray gun. The guys let me use that. We have the base here and clear, or hardener for the clear, I believe. Something like that. You can tell I don't know what I'm doing, but that's just a perfect example of anybody can do this. I literally, by no means am a professional, and I know some people like to comment, oh, you do it this way, you do that way. No offense. I'm doing it the way that I want to do it because I'm the type of person just to jump in and learn. I don't want the wrong advice. That's why I never take anybody's advice. I'll just take my own path and figure things out. Honestly, the shit always comes out pretty decent. I'm always happy with it. I guess let's just start tearing this stuff down. I'm gonna go ahead, jack it up, put it on jack stands, pull the wheels and stuff. So I'll get started on that. Are you ready to work, bro?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not painting.
You're not painting?
No,
Why?
because I'm watching you.
You're gonna watch me paint?
Yep.
What is this, a union job?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just a supervisor? I got this guy over here flat rate in it. Come on, use those muscles. Oh, one-handed?
Yeah.
All right.
That's my strong arm.
That's your strong arm? That's my strong arm.
Woo, that's heavy. I better use my strong hand.
All right, so I went ahead and pulled this side off. He finished jacking up. I still have to put jack stands. He's gonna go ahead and pull off this wheel. All right, so he's got the lug nuts off. And go ahead and pull that wheel. Careful with your fingers. Perfect. Look at this kid.
Ow, 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 that hurts.
Put it down. This is what happens when the supervisor works. All right, so he's got the wheel off. Basically, you just have to pull the two 17s for the camber, and then these are actually 15s for the spherical struts. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pull the subframe, so. All right, guys, so got the bay all stripped down and cleaned with Prep-All, which is my favorite, works for me. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the car so it doesn't get any overspray. The clear is like really bad. For some reason, like clear just gets on everything. Like when I sprayed the red bay on the EG hatch, my phone screen after was just, it was textured. It was so weird. So base coat, I'll set you guys up so you can see that. I'm gonna show you guys a stage of the car right now. Everything's all masked up, ready to go. Like I said, I just gotta wrap up the car. So I'm gonna show you guys how we're looking right now. Brake booster's taped on the outside along with the clutch. Everything else is on the inside. Actually, I gotta tape off this strut. This one's taped up, all the holes ready to go. And once everything is pretty much taped, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna bomb it with primer. I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start shooting base coat. I have plastic already ready to go. I'm gonna basically wrap the entire car all the way around so everything is good. And then I'm probably gonna drape some plastic along the sides. Like I said, that clear coat is no joke. It gets on everything. But I'm really excited that we're actually at this stage right now and this car is gonna be done as far as paint work for now. I think next winter should be easy enough. I'm just gonna shoot the quarters in the back bumper. It's like everything else, this is gonna be fresh. Engine bay is gonna be fresh. And then, I mean, these quarters are great. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, they look a lot better on video. In person, they're not that really shiny, great, fresh quarter. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably shoot those myself. I'm gonna do all the body work and everything. I want this car to be 100% built by me other than the engine. I'm scared, I don't wanna get into that stuff. So I'll probably set up a tripod so you guys can kind of see how me and my son get. get shit popping. So, and I think he's a little hangry over there. You hangry?
No, I'm hungry. I'm just eating.
You know what hangry is?
It means that you're hungry and angry at the same time.
All right, don't yell at me, my bad. How's those Sour Patches? Can I have one? Oh, wow. All right, you know what?
Here, I'll give one to the camera.
You're gonna feed the people? There you go. You guys get one, and apparently his dad doesn't, so you guys should feel loved.
Got one.
I got one?
Yeah.
You gave me one.
And you
Didn't you ever hear sharing is caring?
Yeah, they got one.
Yeah, but what about me?
You got one too.
I want two, boy. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this car up, and I'll get you guys in.
Hey! Why would you take my strawberry sour cake?
I couldn't show you guys that on camera because I don't want child services hitting me up, but I got my Sour Patch. Best believe that.
You said you wanted two, but you got three. You
Sorry.
snatched mine.
Bobby, can you go and plug the fan?
So what?
The fan? Because I don't want it to blow the plastic as I'm trying to put it over the top. Thanks, big boy. Kid's the best help ever. If you guys don't have yourselves a kid, you should probably go get one. You gonna help me? Come on. All right. Never mind.
I'm just gonna watch the video.
Kid doesn't even want to help me. Sorry. One man army.
Fine.
All right, I'm gonna show you guys a magic trick real quick, all right? And then disappear, you ready?
Guys, I know where he went. I know where he went, guys. He went right there. Yeah, I told you I know where he went. Daddy, we can literally see you. Guys, that's not a magic trick. It kind of looks like you're getting your car washed.
I'll probably tape you in there and don't let you out. What do you think about that? I don't mind prepping. I don't mind sanding. I don't mind any of that stuff. I hate taping. Absolutely hate it. Like with a passion. Alright guys, so the car's all messed up. I had just a tiny bit of primer. I kind of just misted the bay a little bit. If it looks a little funny, don't worry about it. I promise you it's gonna come out great. And like I said, this is just my technique. I know there's a bunch of know-it-alls out there that are gonna be like blah, 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 but like I said, I don't care. This is the way that I'm personally doing it. This is my car, my way, and I just wanna bring it to you guys on how I do things. If it comes out decent, I'm always happy with it, and I'm saving some money. I mean, how much would an engine bay cost? Put in the comments what you guys, either if you had an engine bay painted at another shop or whatever, put in the comments below, what did it cost you to get your bay sprayed? Or if you even had an estimate. I personally don't know. I wanna say to spray a bay, it's gotta be close to $1,000. Paint material alone just today on clear, base, reducer, hardener, it was 230 bucks. That's all I'm into it. And my time, which my time to me is free. So I'll show you guys the car now, what it's looking like. This is what it's looking like now. I know it looks like complete dog doo-doo, but that's all right. I promise you I won't look like this in about an hour or so. Car's masked off. I threw a second sheet over the back just because that clear coat, I'm telling you guys right now, it's awful. It'll get in your hair. You'll touch your hair and be like, what the hell? Like, it's just really bad. So prep for that for sure. But other than that, I think we're ready to go. I gotta still mix all the paints and stuff. Base and reducer, I believe, was 1-to-1. And for the clear and the hardener, it was 4-to-1. So I gotta go ahead and mix those up. I got the paint gun there. Gotta adjust the pressure to what I like. And when I spray, like, I'll probably just check the spray pattern. I'll lay a piece of paper over the windshield so I can see the pressure is right. I'm sure there's a rocket scientist, but guess what? I'm not that person. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that stuff kind of situated. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set up the tripod so you guys can see me spraying the base. I'm probably gonna do 2 coats of base depending on how the coverage is. Trying to show you guys everything that I'm doing on the car on the channel. The carbon roof, I didn't get that. And there's a good reason for it. Offset from Nice Ones wanted to get together and do something. We've been talking about it for a couple years now, and I just felt like I wasn't in the right place and it wasn't the right timing maybe. But I figured, hey, you know what? Let's link up. I feel like it's a perfect time. I got this car going on. I'm building it. I'm trying to make it in a crazy time frame. He's like, yo, say no more. He pulled up, and it actually happened to be on the day I put the roof on. So he wanted to shoot me installing the roof, and it's basically like an interview of where I started, where I came from and stuff like that. It's gonna be a really dope interview. So if you guys aren't already, head over to the Nice Ones channel. Keep an eye out for that. Nice Ones Instagram, check it out. I'll definitely be posting it in my community as soon as it's up. It's probably gonna be a little bit because we're still trying to fit in the car being finished, which it's not looking good, but we're positive. We're gonna get it done. So somebody send help. Please send help. Somebody help me, please. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything draped, kind of prep the shop a little bit. That's nothing exciting for you guys, so I don't really need to show that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that, and I'm gonna get everything kind of cleaned up and organized. This shit gives me anxiety. Looks like a bomb went off over here. All right, guys, so I'm ready to start mixing up the base coat. We have the paint here, reducer. This is mixed 1-to-1, which I'll basically show you right here. You have mixing cups here. You have 1-to-1 ratio, so basically it's 1 part base coat and 1 part reducer, which honestly I'm probably gonna fill it up to, and these cups make it really easy for you. I'll probably fill up to 4, so fill paint up to 4 and reducer up to this 4. Then I'll go ahead and pour it into the actual paint cup, put the top on, mix it around. It's not the proper way to do it. You're supposed to use a paint stick and you just mix the paint in here, but I don't do things the right way. So got the paint here. So I'm gonna go ahead, my 1-to-1. And this is a paint cup with a liner. So the liner just sits in there. Pour the paint right in. And I have my top, and the top actually has like a nice screen. I do have a cap so I can kind of mix it up in my paint cup, which they say don't do, but who likes to follow rules anyways, right? Make it a little interesting. Make sure the cap is flat. I'll just mix it up a little bit inside the cup. I have my gun regulator. Obviously you put the line in and you pull the trigger and you adjust your regulator here. I have it set to 20. All right, so I got the gun. Basically, I pulled off the plug and this just kind of twists on, and then just be careful. Make sure everything is tight. Make sure all your locks are actually locked into place. So now I can just hook up the compressor and start shooting. Hopefully this is a good enough angle for you guys. Maybe I'll bring you guys right here. That looks decent enough. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna hook up the air line. And I basically also have just plastic wrapped on the hose so it doesn't have any overspray on my hose. You gotta keep your hose clean. So I'm ready to spray. And that's it. Like I said, the compressor's probably gonna kick on, but I'm gonna go ahead and continue to record and just shoot. So I'm gonna basically just blast away till I'm done. I may do 2 coats depending on how much paint I have. I'll probably get 2 coats, and in between the coats, I usually give it a couple minutes to kind of settle. You don't want to spray 2 coats back to back. You want the first coat to kind of tack up. So usually like 4 or 5 minutes, I'll start my second coat. So here we go, guys. Let me just make sure my spray is good. Kind of nervous. There's no turning back now. All right, guys, we got some paint, we got some color on it. Barely enough color to get it done, but it's done. It looks good to me, honestly, in my opinion. Here it is, boys, all one color. Looks really good. I'm really, really happy with it. Once it's done drying, I'm probably gonna give it, I'm gonna say maybe like a half hour. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing the clear. One thing that I do whenever I do any type of paint work is I let it get tacked up. This is after clear, and pull all the tape. I don't like pulling tape when it's really, really dry. And another thing too is I have to be very careful. Spraying base coat is pretty easy. Clear coat, on the other hand, is a lot more work. You have to be a lot more cautious. It's so much easier for runs to happen. When I spray clear, I do really light coats. It is hard to see, like if you already went over an area. You don't want runs in your engine bay because let me tell you, it's not easy to buff out. There's little nooks and crannies. Sometimes the runs are in. You got to sand down, buff them. Not fun. So you want to try to get the bay with no runs. That's the name of the game. So wish me luck. I see a fly in here and he keeps flying around the paint. So hopefully once I lay clear, he doesn't land in it because that would be a bad day for me. I'll probably just leave his ass in there. Maybe I'll set the phone up. I don't know. I just don't want clear over my brand new phone. So I'll figure it out and I'll get you guys back in. All right, guys, ready to start mixing up some clear. This time I got an extra mixing cup to mix clear, but honestly, the cup for the paint gun actually has 4-to-1 ratio. It didn't have the 1-to-1, that's why I didn't use it the first time. This time I'm just gonna mix right into the cup. Our clear here, it even tells you right there, 4-to-1. And we also have our hardener, so it's 4 parts clear, 1 part hardener. Pretty straightforward. Got my liner right here. That just sits inside like that so you don't get the cup dirty. So this one I'm gonna go, actually I'll go 6, whatever. Got hardener, a little shaky shake, ain't hurt nobody. So 6 there, just spin it around. I'm not gonna shake it aggressively. Ready to start spraying. Probably should have put more clear in there, but whatever. I'm gonna do light coats anyways. Coat's on. I don't know. It's looking pretty good. I might even just leave 1 coat. Try to keep it lightweight. This thing looks amazing. It's crazy. It's glowing. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna leave it. I don't even think I need to do a second coat. It's got great coverage. I didn't miss any spots. I don't know, guys. I might have to call this one. I even painted up here. I have NRG latches and I think it would look good. Normally we just really don't paint up there, but I painted up there on this one. This thing looks great. I'm so excited. And I'm really excited because then I could actually start assembling the engine bay. It's crazy. I don't even believe that this is painted. It's been so long. I had this car for a year and it only took me a year. A lot of it was just letting it sit. I really wasn't motivated. That's pretty much it. You guys see here what it takes to paint a bay. Again, this stuff is really simple. It's not hard to do whatsoever. You just can't be scared. I mean, even before I started this, I was nervous. Just like anything I do new, it's just a normal reaction is to be nervous, I guess, but don't be nervous. Just jump in, take your time, light coats. Hopefully somebody paints their own bay. Maybe they get motivated off of this and decides to paint their own. You could do this outside. We painted the red car outside. Just make sure there's nothing, no trees or pollen or anything, because that will get in the paint. I'm gonna call this a success. I'm gonna go ahead and let it dry. And honestly, I don't think I'm doing a second coat. I'm just gonna leave it. Like I said, this isn't no show car. There is some defects, which I knew was gonna happen, and I just didn't care because I wanted to get it done. I wanted paint in here and I wanted to get it done ASAP. I could have been really anal, but you go to the track, shit gets fucked up. You gotta take your tranny down, change your clutch, take your motor out, put your motor in. You know, if it was a street car or a show car, then I'd probably take like a month of just prepping the bay. But hope you guys enjoyed. Put in the comments what you guys think. That's a wrap. Really happy. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you guys. Always will. I'm trying my best to do more content. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend about my channel too. Let's spread the word. Let's get more people in here and make more content. Have a great, safe weekend. By the time you see this, 4th of July will already be passed. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that holiday. I'll catch you guys in the next one.